You can still look while the show's on. Jeez.
Well, yeah, I got to start it on time. It's a freaking thing with me. I have to do it.
Do it.
Well, we're live, so they're all here.
I know we're live. I know we're live. I can't even get to the part where I call everyone freaks and maniacs now. Thanks a lot.
Go ahead, get your
of
house.
course the cuckoo clock. I forgot about that existing.
Oh, for God's sake.
Sorry, Mitch. Go ahead.
Well, it was bound to be a mess. I mean, it's Christmas. That's what Christmas is about. It's everything being a mess.
It's just supposed to be a fun fucking stream, man. We're good. This is funny.
Know it. So, I guess.
Okay, that's gonna hit.
What the hell was that?
Mine
What was that?
Mine unmuted apparently. Sorry about that.
No, that sounded like someone was stuck in the chimney. What with this being the Christmas invasion and all, and it really is an invasion, especially when it starts the second week of October. When you go out to the store, you're just hoping to pick up a can of beans, maybe a hot dog or two, and you see that one aisle that they've set up already on October 15th with all that Christmas garbage, just ready for you to pick it up and buy it. And you say to yourself, my God, what the hell is this? It's like it's like there's no sense of decorum or timing. Fen, what do you think?
Oh, I seen worse this year. I couldn't believe we went to go get some stuff for my house at a hardware store. Can't remember which one it was. And they had this huge area of Halloween decorations. We get into it. Right in the middle of it is Christmas. I mean, literally trees, village, everything. And it's like surrounded by blow up like Halloween shit. Like, what the fuck is this doing in the middle of goddamn Halloween? And this was early October. This was like the first week of October.
Jesus.
It was already up at this place. It was surrounded by Halloween. All the way around it was Halloween. It was like in the center of it was Christmas.
Well, were they playing the Christmas music yet? That's what I want to know.
No, like I was saying earlier, they all start here November 1st. Like every store kind of like starts picking up that channel. So we have a channel that switches like from I don't give a crap what plays all year, but to Christmas music. And it's 24 hours a day, Christmas music. And I swear it's the same 10 goddamn songs all day long, over and over and over.
Oh, God, it is. But, see, I hate the Christmas music because it's always so dreary and depressing. It's like, aren't we supposed to be, in this so-called Christian nation, aren't we supposed to be happy at Christmas time, isn't it? Jolly Saint Nick, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
Kind of thought you were going to say Jolly Satan, right?
What?
No, I'm more for Krampus myself.
Thought you were just going to say Jolly Satan.
Oh, well. Oh, for all we know.
Because I'm more a fan of Krampus.
Isn't that Krampus?
It's Krampus.
Krampus? I don't know. I got cramps.
Krampus.
It depends how you want to pronounce it.
They keep throwing all the Happy Holidays. There's that one too. I hate that one. I'm not a believer, okay? I'm not a believer, but I get pissed off when someone says Happy Holidays.
I'm an atheist and
that
still
one.
goddamn Merry Christmas.
I couldn't get this.
If you're another religion or you celebrate something else and I say Merry Christmas to you, it's not a goddamn insult. If you say Happy Hanukkah back to me, that's good. Like it's the same fucking thing.
Kinda, yeah. Very much. At least it is to
Jax is
me.
apparently hacking somebody while she's on here.
Oh, good. Maybe it's
I'm just going to show you how to fucking mod people. It's taking a little longer than I expected.
She's obsessed with it.
Yeah,
she wants a wrench.
See, you're putting me off. Putting me off my fucking game here. With all this shit. But yeah, I don't care about.
Oh, what a surprise!
I'm sorry. I'm not religious, and I want people to say Merry Christmas.
I don't want to get stuff. Fuck off.
It's not hurting anybody. It doesn't hurt any. I'm a goddamn what most people would call an atheist, and it doesn't hurt me if someone says Merry Christmas. I'm like, hey, back at you, slick.
Yeah, I'm the same way. whatever. Like, just say whatever. It's basically saying have a good day, have a good time. Like,
especially in that retail customer kind of situation. They say have a nice day all the time. They're not trying to change that to have a relatively pleasant movement.
Well, again, Mitch, maybe it's
whatever.
Because we fall under atheists or whatever the hell title you want to take, that we just don't give a shit. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe if we were religious, we'd care if somebody said the other thing, but I don't see the point.
Well, I don't know, because the Happy Holidays thing seems to be like more of an SJW angle.
Oh, that's why I hate it. That's literally, I think, why I hate it.
I mean, it seems to be more on that edge of things than it is an atheist/religious thing. Although there are some atheists out there that are that just hate all things religious. So I don't know.
I understand those people that, like, if you're an atheist, just let the shit go. Like, why are you an atheist that has to then hate religion? Let them.
Atheist, anti-theists, yeah, they're dicks.
Yeah, there's no fucking point to it. It's like, not only am I like don't believe in it, I have to make you not believe in it. Technically, you're being as much of a dick as the guy telling me I have to believe in it. Like,
exactly.
you're not.
Yeah, it's basically becoming the thing you hate. That I don't get.
Steve Shives.
Steve Shives, yeah. Oh God, this went totally sideways. Fucking Steve Shives.
But
I used to blame Obama. I used to blame Obama. I'm just going to start blaming Steve Shives for everything.
I'm an atheist because I don't want to believe in shit, so I'm going to start believing in every other fucking thing possible that is like an ideology that doesn't say God in it.
Yeah, basically.
Fucking idiot.
I blame Steve Shives.
Yep, it's not Steve Shives' fault anymore. Yeah, I'm going to start using that too. I think it's good. Obama's gone anyways. We got to find somebody to blame.
When I would work and they'd play the damn Christmas music all the time, it annoyed me. Like I said, it's always dreary and depressing. But there's one song that will always put me in a good mood. One single Christmas song. And that is Feliz Navidad by Jose Feliciano.
There's a couple of fun ones.
That song is fun, and the guy sounds genuinely happy.
Yeah, he does. It's a very upbeat.
He's just belting it out for all he's worth. I would impersonate it, but it would come out like shit.
Yeah, please don't.
And
Jess has a thing with bad singers on her stream, so don't.
Oh my God.
Basically, the lyrics are basically "Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year" in Spanish, I think. Yeah, I translated it once and promptly forgot it because that's just what I am. But then he's just like, I want to wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. He's just happy about it. It's fantastic.
I don't know. I don't like the traditionals, mostly because I think I've just heard them too much. There's a couple I like. I listen to all the weird non-traditional ones that most people don't even know about.
I like it when you get the guitar guy who does a Christmas thing, generally. When Gary Hoey does, or even Mannheim Steamroller or Trans-Siberian Orchestra does Carol of the Bells, that's fantastic.
I've seen Trans-Siberian Orchestra. I wouldn't seen them actually in concert. They're amazing. The whole show was like, it was a whole story and all that. I didn't really get it till I went there, and they put up the whole story.
And I bet you they put on a good show. I mean, these guys were what's left of the metal band Savatage.
It's the only thing. No, I've done a couple things. But yeah, I went actually down to downtown Detroit and seen them too. It was kind of cool. Then we went from there to Creektown, and it's a whole event. It was pretty cool.
But the point is, it's fun. Then you get a song like Silent Night, and you're like, oh, God.
I like Silent Night, though, but you're right. It is kind of depressing. But the fact that it's a song you can sing without any music, anything behind you, just your voice.
I got to tell you, you could do any song with that. You could do that with any song.
You could do it. It's not the same. It actually doesn't need music.
I mean, when you're standing in the shower, singing your heart out, it's not like you got a fucking orchestra in there with you.
It also doesn't mean you sound good either. So.
Well, yeah, obviously. But I've heard plenty of people, especially when the 6-year-olds get together to sing the Christmas songs at the schools. Oh my God, you got that one kid who's just screaming the words out. That kid is hilarious.
Yeah.
That kid's just having too damn much fun, and he doesn't give two shits what anyone else thinks about it.
Good.
Because he's totally unaware, and it's beautiful. It cracks me up. But some of the lyrics in these songs are really off the wall too.
Yeah.
And thankfully, I came prepared with an example.
Yay.
Let's because I can't help it. I think critically about some of these things, and I think if more people did, they wouldn't be so eager to just go along with it.
I remember
Well,
you were
I
talking
guess
about. Oh, Soz fam. Keep going.
Oh,
Host
I'm
talks
sorry.
first.
Okay. Well, host is sort of a loose. Host is a loose expression in this particular stream. The only people I think that really don't, I think they're stupid people who don't really think about it too much and they just go along. But you know, I've always felt it's my place to try to ruin it for them. You know, God, I'll give you an example, and it's Frosty the Snowman is the example. Here's a bit of the lyrics. I'm going to go through all of them. There aren't that many. Frosty the Snowman was a jolly happy soul with a corncob pipe and a button nose and 2 eyes made of coal. And, you know, at that point, I will give them points for, you know, imagery, I guess. It's some pretty good imagery. That's all right. Then we get to the next part. Frosty the Snowman is a fairy tale, they say. He was made out of snow, but the children know he came to life one day. What, their parents didn't know? Sometimes you gotta listen to your kids. You gotta engage your kids. You know, this is it. It's a commentary on bad parenting, is what it is. God, I think this was written in like 1959 or something too. It was written in the 50s, so as far back then, you had shit parents.
Yeah. We've had shit parents since the beginning of time.
Yeah, I think so. Let's see, where is it? Oh, and it picks up with, there must have been some magic in that old silk hat they found. Oh, is that what they're calling it? Magic, sure. There's something magic in those Christmas cookies. That wasn't just colored sugar that they sprinkled on top, I think. For when they placed it on his head, he began to dance around. Yeah, no illicit drugs here. Jesus. Let's see. Frosty the Snowman was alive as he could be, and the children say he could laugh and play, just the same as you and me. Drugs. They were all on drugs. They were all on hallucinogens. They were dropping acid. Of course, it was a good old time.
So you think Frosty the Snowman is going for something?
Well, I have seen where... actually, I used to live next door to a cocaine dealer when I lived in California. And we lived on the water, and he had a snowman, a little one, out on his deck facing the water that was up all year round. And strange boats kept coming in and out of that particular place. It was very interesting. Oh, let's see. Where does the song pick up? Frosty the Snowman knew the sun was hot that day. So he said, let's run and have some fun before I melt away. Sure, now that the kids are drugged, let's take them somewhere to play. Jesus Christ, this is horrible stuff, man. Down to the village with a broomstick in his hand. Okay, so where was that broomstick hiding up to this point? And where are these kids again?
Oh, what are they doing with the broomstick? Is a good question too.
That wasn't snow. It's cocaine. Thanks, Falco.
It's so bad. Running here and there all around the square, saying, catch me if you can. Oh, don't worry, Snowman. They'll be coming for you. He led them down the streets of town, right to the traffic cop. So, basically, another idiot criminal with no plan. Jesus Christ. And he only paused a moment when he heard him holler, stop. Yeah, no one saw that coming. Frosty the Snowman had to hurry on his way. Well, yeah, now that the cops are onto him. But he waved goodbye, saying, "Please don't cry. I'll be back again someday." Jesus.
That's terrifying.
This guy's really is a sick bastard. This snowman. That's all I got. You know, it's not enough that he plays around of hide the broomstick with these kids. Oh no, he's just got to come back for more later. Hey kids, what are you doing for Easter? Yeah, nice guy.
You're ruining my damn Christmas songs, Mitch. Okay, I don't want to think about this shit when I'm listening to Christmas music on Christmas Day. Okay, now I'm thinking about little.
Well, that's what I mean.
By broomsticks and getting drugged and.
This is what I'll be thinking about on Christmas Day: getting drugged by Frosty the Snowman.
Yeah, the first time at Christmas dinner when somebody drops something, and your mother tells you to go get the broom.
Oh my God!
You're gonna have.
I'll ask Frosty to hand one to me.
Yeah, you're gonna have an episode. That's all I'm saying. What's your favorite Christmas song, Jax?
Oh, I actually sent you the lyrics to it in the Hangout chat of the first verse, I think. It's called "Can't You Hear Me Knocking," similar to that of the Rolling Stones title. It's very depressing, about a young orphan who can't find a family to eat Christmas with and is slowly dying.
Once again, depressing Christmas music.
Yeah,
really.
Yeah, you know it's, and they'll have the kids sing this shit in the schools.
Oh, they made us sing
It's
it.
no wonder. It's no wonder that they come back, the following year with a gun.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
I had to sing it at primary school, and I remember I was listening to it. I was like, "This is a cool song." I listened to it now. I'm like, "This is the most depressing thing I've ever heard in my life."
But then you got
Open.
What else were we talking about? The decorations. The decorations. Well, Merlin's got a point. Schools don't play Christmas songs anymore. They do.
Yeah,
I don't know what they do. Not here.
They do here. It's so annoying.
It depends
I
on
wish
what.
I'd stop.
It depends on what school you go to. They're not all blocking Christmas stuff.
Well, true. True, but if the song has the word Christmas in it, someone's gonna have a fit.
Someone's gonna go psycho. Yeah, they play holiday songs.
Yeah, it's
what is a holiday song even?
Like Silent Night would be
She
considered.
Said us go caroling around the school for Christmas time. Here in New. Okay. I don't know.
Any song that doesn't say Christmas is considered a holiday. You can just play for other stuff.
Yeah. Let's see. I think they could still do Jingle Bells. That doesn't mention Christmas specifically,
No,
does
Jingle
it?
Bells, Deck the Halls. He's right. Even Silent Night, Holy Night is not actually mentioning Christmas. It goes with like any of the religions. You can use it. There's a couple of them that you can get out there that they sing. Most of the little kid ones, just the funny like Jingle Bells and.
Well, they'll probably do Frosty the Snowman, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer,
Silver Bells.
Well, Rudolph.
I think no.
I can't see him. Yeah. And even Jingle Bell Rock at least is a little bit upbeat,
I don't
Even
think
though
you do
I hate
White
that
Christmas,
song.
Merlin. I think White Christmas has Christmas in the goddamn title.
It might. But you know what the thing that's worse than the bad songs?
Whoa, wait. Sorry, Mitch.
What?
I just brought it up. Baby, It's Cold Outside. That's a goddamn rape song, okay? Is anybody else? Oh, yeah, see? Yeah,
What?
Dovecom said the same thing. Baby, It's Cold Outside. It's literally about a guy talking a girl into staying for sex. Like, she's trying to leave. He keeps talking her into staying. It's saying it's cold outside, you'll freeze and all that, and I'm going to feel horrible if you catch a cold and all that. You should just stay here and fuck me, basically.
Gross.
Well, yeah, but it's basically, but it's sung in that lounge lizardy kind of way.
Yeah, no, Falco's right. It was made in like the 40s.
So it's okay.
It still comes off as like the most rapey song I've ever heard.
I don't know if it'd be rapey. Would it be more like date rapey? I mean, does he have roofies? What's
Well, no,
happening?
it's the SJW version of rape where you talk the girl into it, even though she says no a bunch of times.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's that kind of thing, but it still just kind of comes off as like rapey. I've been calling it rapey song for years.
Well, it could be. I don't know. I'm not into rape. Often. Well,
No, he doesn't
Not
actually
that I
ever
did
say
that.
like for sex. He's all just trying to get her to stay, and then she's talking about how like there's gonna be talk the next day, and that her brother's gonna be waiting for her when she gets home, and all this kind of crap. I mean, it's
oh, I see. So she's got some white knight on the side, basically.
she just tried to remember. It's like in the 40s, so if a girl stayed the night at some guy's house, it's gonna be all over the town the next day, and everybody's gonna say that she slept with him and all that, and that she's a whore, and you know how like that back then it was.
Well, yeah, but she could always sleep on the lawn, covered in snow. Maybe she could wake up and be a snowman. I don't know.
Yeah, at the very end of the song, she gives it and stays too. So
Oh, okay. So now we're victim blaming. Is that what's going on? Is that how this works?
yep, she shouldn't have stayed.
I don't know the rules.
She asked for it. Yep, she was asking,
She was
for, it.
asking for it. Did she have did she wake up the next day with a headache and have no memory of anything except for throwing up in the hallway and
No.
staring at a wall, hoping, just wanting it to stop? Or
Did we
I
have to get
didn't
the little
actually
bearing
say
invitation
anything,
here?
you know?
You know,
let's see if we can contact Michael Rollins and get
I
his
do.
input.
Tim in here.
I want his opinion of that song. I really do. I think it'd be hilarious to hear what he has to say.
Now, you know who we need? We need Kirsty Winters.
Oh, Fisty Splinters.
Oh, Fisty Splinters. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Kirsty
she's
Winters,
such a
not
chud.
Kirsty.
Crusty.
Mm-hmm.
So what about
Where's all the
decorations?
blonde
Where do you guys stand on
Oh.
decorations?
I hate them. Fuck them. Not literally don't have sexual intercourse with decorations.
Well, no, they're so fragile.
I can't think of many that would actually work very well for that. I could probably think of a few. There's a couple of snowman-shaped things that work.
We have Santa plushies chilling here, and they have the holes in their butts to put the battery packs in. They're
Oh,
big
God.
enough.
Oh,
That,
They
that
go all
who
the way
designs?
I was thinking the other way.
Who is
Girls-
designing that stuff?
I
It
guess,
goes
yeah.
all the way
Who's-
up through their body.
Who's designing?
Who's designing that stuff with a hole in the ass to?
Because you can't see it when it's sitting somewhere. So it's just to hide it. Now, see, yeah, my family goes crazy with decorations. Like I said, I usually have my house half decorated by now. I'm just not in the fucking spirit this year. My parents' house, like, every shelf gets decorated, has stuff on it, lights on around every shelf, garland on that. Every doorway has lights and garland around it. The doors all have wrapping paper on them. The ceilings all the way around have lights. The living room has like an X on the ceiling. That's all lit up with and garland on that too. And that's only like a little part of what they do. It takes them basically from before Thanksgiving until like Christmas Day to get done decorating.
Jesus Christ, it's insane. When I see Christmas decorations, you know what I see? A whole lot of work.
It is, but as a kid, I'll tell you what, it was awesome.
As a kid, someone who lights their farts on fire is awesome.
It had
Do that a
huge effect
couple
on
of
my
times. It
childhood,
takes
though.
less effort. Lighting your farts?
No, like the Christmas morning and all that, it was huge when I was young. It didn't actually like turn
But
back.
you're lighting your farts on Christmas morning.
Nope.
That's a weird tradition, man. I know I'm taking it completely out of context, but I do that. We're talking about Christmas and we don't have a snow Mexican in the chat. I'm kind of disappointed.
Oh, I know. She goes over to like stupid chats and doesn't come over here.
Yeah.
I think she's too busy
That's your
killing
plan.
zombies.
Santa's
be.
flashlight confirmed.
Well, she should come here because that's what we have on Black Friday and, every day after that in the stores. Just a bunch of zombies going around mumbling game system, or new shoes, or
Have you
whatever
ever
the fuck.
Have you ever done that?
What, Black Friday?
Yeah, you ever gone out on it?
Oh, hell no.
I did it once. I did it once for a laptop. Well, I don't know. Fuck. That had to be more than 10 years ago. That shit was ridiculous. We got there. We did Thanksgiving dinner, all that crap. We got there. It had to be like 9 or 10 at night at Best Buy. It was me, two of my friends, his girlfriend, and we were just sitting there. We were pretty close to the door. By the time it actually opened, people from cars started running to the front of the line, so it didn't actually matter that you were there the whole time. Everybody rushed the door, so it didn't matter you were there the whole time. And even though we were only like maybe 50 people from the front door, which is not bad at all, the only person who got what they wanted was me. And that's only because people at the front of the line, because you could take 2 vouchers. What they were doing is they're handing out vouchers for the big items they only had so many of, and you could only take 2. So before it even got to us, it was gone. Then the people at the front of the line were taking their second voucher, walking to the back of the line, and selling the voucher for basically the price of the first item they wanted.
Oh, yeah.
It was such
That's
a good deal that it was still worth it. And then they found that out, so they were going back there and taking the vouchers that people paid for away from them because it wasn't allowed. And they started handing them back out again. And I got one for free. But no, it's not worth it going out for that stuff.
Oh, hell no.
I mean, it's not really as bad. Everybody act like, oh, you know, you're getting trampled and all that. I'm like, no, nobody really does that. I've never had any issue with that. But my mom and my sister-in-law, they go out every year. They've never had that kind of issue. A lot of that's overhyped.
The Black Friday is really just it's kind of the cartoon before the feature for me, because something I've been known to do is I'll go to one of these 24-hour Mega Mart kind of places.
Yeah.
On Christmas Eve. I will go there on Christmas Eve just to watch people complain. Because they'll be standing, you know, they'll have like 3 registers open. These people are standing in a line that's 50 people deep. And there's always one, I swear to God, there's always one person in every line who says they know it's Christmas Eve. They only have 3 registers. But yeah, because Christmas didn't sneak up on anybody, lady. That's all I'm saying. You know, you knew it was coming for a year, too. Why are you waiting until now?
I'm one of those horrible people that wait till the last minute, too. I still have all my shit to do. But I don't bitch about it. I realize if I'm going out.
Well, yeah.
I'm not going to sit there and complain about it.
I'm not complaining about the people who go out late, last minute. You know, some people do. I'm talking about the people who complain about the stores.
Yeah.
Not being fully staffed. I mean, it's not like Christmas sneaks up on anybody. Everyone knows it's coming at least a year in advance. I mean, if you wait to the last minute to do your shopping, that's all on you. That's not on the store.
Yeah, I don't bitch about this stuff. If I'm out there, and that's just kind of what happens. You guys got to deal with it.
Much, yeah. And, you know, sometimes it's fun to mock them when you're in line.
Yeah.
Because, God, in the lower class store you go to, the more bitching goes on. It's incredible. I say lower class like I'm some fucking, you know, like I'm way up there in the system somehow. I'm not. Well, probably because I don't buy into Christmas. That's why I can say it, I guess.
See, I do. I love Christmas, which is just weird.
I kind of despise it. And it's not because I have anything against Christmas. It's the people. It's the stuff people do and all the bullshit around it.
I hate
Christmas
people all
and
year.
Thanksgiving especially.
See,
well, yeah, generally speaking, I do too. But it's worse. It's worse on Christmas because, you know, it's like the one time a year some people are nice to anyone else. A Festivus for the rest of us. Yes. That's the way it ought to be.
Yeah, people should be in a better spirits and all that. It hasn't been that way for years now. I remember when it used to be kind of that way, but no, when I was younger, I kind of felt that way, but it doesn't anymore.
You know, all of a sudden, you know, just because it's, you know, late December, oh, we have to feed the homeless today. It's Christmas. Well, there aren't any left because you didn't fucking feed them for the rest of the year, you asshole. It's virtue signaling. That's what bugs me about it. It's fucking virtue signaling.
It is virtue signaling, but you also get most of the food they use for the rest of the year actually comes from around Christmas time. I did find that out. Most of the money and most of the food that those shelters get, the biggest chunk of it, comes around this time of year. So it actually does spread out. But yeah, it is people going.
Well, yeah, that's why they're always asking for canned food.
Yeah, because it lasts.
So they can't stretch it. Yeah, You can't just take a turkey and drop it in the bucket and go, here you go.
it does help out that people do this, but it's like kind of ridiculous that people just only think about that stuff this time of year, and then they're all just still assholes when you go out anyway. I mean, like,
Yeah, pretty much. It's a lot of hypocrisy, is what it is.
it's turned into too much greed. It's no longer about family and being with family. It's too much about getting shit and buying shit. And I hate to do the whole it's come commercial, but that's pretty much what it's done.
Well, basically, yeah. And it just boggles me that they want to. It for businesses, it's a great time of year. It really is, and
Yeah.
that's why it boggles me that they want to water down Merry Christmas with Happy Holidays.
Yeah, I know.
Why do
they're
you want to water that down, man? That's a gold mine if you do it right.
Yeah, they should. It's Christmas is the big one. They should just go with the big one, and everyone else like follow suit. But
Hey, do you remember? Do you remember when you were a kid and you're opening all them presents? Man, that's an exciting thing for a kid. You know, you get all this shit, man. You got all this stuff in bright colors and little bows on it and all that good stuff. You take that bow off, you put it on top of your head because you're a kid. That's what you do
Yep.
because it's cute and you know it's cute and they're taking pictures of you and you're opening that box up, man. You rip that thing. I mean, what do you got there? Oh, tube socks. That's not a Christmas present. So, oh, underwear. Yay.
Great. It's okay.
What
Beats
the hell
my
is
present. I got a printer.
So you know what you do?
For the house.
You know what you do? When it's almost an insult when you get socks and underwear for something like Christmas or your birthday. I mean, that's just like everyday stuff you need. That's not a festive thing. So when you're an adult, to get your revenge, go get your parents some tube socks and underwear. Tidy whities too. Mother and father. Fuck them. Get them tidy whities for Christmas. That'll teach them. You say to them, "Here you go." Wait for them to open it. When they give you that look, you say, "There, how do you like it?"
No,
It's Christmas.
actually,
It's like my slogan ought to be, "Hey, it's Christmas. Be a prick."
no. See, my parents, luckily, they went way, way out of the way during Christmas time. So,
Oh, mine did too.
yeah, I couldn't believe
Mine
it.
really did too.
It wasn't just they did the whole house up. That was all for the kids to make it magical, and then it was like 2 nights because we had like my aunt and uncle came when I was younger when they were still around. They died when I was younger, and my grandma. And then now that switched over to being all the kids now come over and do everything during that night, during Christmas Eve. And then during Christmas Day, we'll do all our stuff with our kids at home and all that. And we just come over to my parents' house like later now, so it's like 2 days out of it. Like I said, as kids, you get up and you do all those presents at night with my grandma and my aunt and uncle and all that, and then you go to bed and you get up and like it went from like the whole clean house to like under the tree was completely full, and there was like 6 kids, so every couch had like this huge spot of like, because you had the Santa stuff was under the tree, and then like the stuff from mom and dad were all separate. So basically the whole living room was full of fucking presents. That's fucking amazing as a kid to see, you know, even though it wasn't all for you. It's like it's just all presents. The whole room is like full. That's kind of fucking amazing.
But you know, my parents were really good about that stuff too. I mean, they really did go out of their way. It's not about them. It's about other people. It's about people who don't understand that what they're wearing is an ugly Christmas sweater. You know, there's a reason people have ugly Christmas sweater parties, and they're really just mocking the people who don't have the sense to realize how garish their outfit is.
Never done the ugly
with
sweater
the
thing.
Oh, neither have I. I've had some great ideas for it though, and
I do
my
want an
God,
ugly
if I-
Christmas sweater.
if I ever, I had this evil black Santa Claus, not like skin black, but instead of the red in the outfit, black. It's like evil black Santa, where the outfit was black and the fringe was red, and he basically dressed like a pimp in a trench coat with like a cane and a fedora, like from the 50s. That kind of a Santa. Because I always thought that would be like, you know, Santa's got to be a pimp, right?
Yes, absolutely.
No, it's
I mean,
interesting.
you know,
I just found this out last year. I didn't realize that Santa Claus did not have the suit he has now until like was it the 30s with a Pepsi Coke ad. It's the Santa we have now is a goddamn Coke ad.
Yeah,
pretty much.
we celebrate Coca-Cola.
I didn't realize that he used to be like in different suits. He used to have like green and all that. There's all kinds of different stuff, and now it's
lots
not.
of green, lots of brown. Now it's
Better.
I'd like to teach the world to sing in perfect harmony. I'd like to buy the world a Coke.
I'd like to buy the world a Coke.
A Coke. A cock.
A Coke? I thought you were saying cock for a sec. Okay.
I like to buy the world a cock. I don't want one, Mitch. Sorry.
I would buy the world a cock.
Well, if I could train the world to masturbate, it would save me the trouble of telling people to go fuck themselves. That's all I'm saying. I don't know where that came from, but my God, I enjoy saying it.
Yes.
But I don't know. Maybe it's. Do you think it might be like a function of getting older?
Yes, I think it is. As I get older, it doesn't have the thing.
I think it just becomes more annoying, and it just looks like more work. And then you're like, Jesus Christ, can these people get the fuck out of my house, please?
Well, now that I have a kid,
it
could get a little bit better. It does, because I really like doing the stuff for him. But it's still, I don't know. It's not anything like it used to as you get older.
I never raised a kid. I knew I'd be terrible at it.
I don't know. I think my biggest problem is like I said, we had those big Christmas. There's 6 kids and the whole family, all that. And we did Christmas morning now. Instead of my kid, it's just me and my son. Now that his mom's even fucking gone, it's just the two of us. And it's like, it just seems like it's not enough for him. It always bothers me.
Oh, it seems like that to you. How does it seem to him?
I don't know how it seems to him. It's kind of hard to tell. I mean, obviously he's opening presents, he's having fun, but it doesn't see.
Oh, yeah.
I want to have that same effect I had as a kid and make Christmas that kind of like special. And kind of
I
sucks
can
that it seems like it's doing that. I think it's more about the whole atmosphere than.
Yeah, I mean, when you're a kid, with all the people and everything, it's kind of a party. As an adult, it's a job, but as a kid, it's very much like a party atmosphere. Everyone's having a good time. You got the cameras going off. You got they're making you wait to open the big one because that's the good one. They're building up that anticipation for you and all that nonsense. But I'll tell you, the worst part of Christmas as a kid, for me anyway, was I always woke up earlier than everyone else. And I had to freaking wait. I'm talking like 3 brothers, a sister, and 2 parents. I had to wait for them to drag their asses out of bed.
Fun.
Man, it was frustrating. But at the same time, I was 4 or 5 years old, I think, when I learned that there was no Santa Claus.
Oh, same.
Yeah, I was a little older. My mom was pissed because I was at catechism, which is funny because I'm an atheist now. But they were like explaining goddamn like Saint Nicholas and all that. I'm like, okay, well, this is a guy who's dead now. I'm like, you just can figure it all out yourself. I'm like, oh, my mom was so pissed. Because I'm like, I'm not stupid. Like, you just explained to us that Santa Claus was a guy and is dead. Like, you're an idiot. I think it was like 6, though.
For me, it was one of my brothers who blew the lid off the whole thing for me.
Oh, no, we're really good at that.
And that's he got me a present, and this thing was heavy as hell. I mean, I'm a little kid, so it's heavy as hell. And I think this is going to be good, And my brother, being my brother, was playing psychological games with me. So I opened this present. I'm expecting this great thing, and it's just a bunch of little tiny wind-up robots that walk like 6 inches, and then the power dies. But in the bottom of the box, he threw a big old like 5-pound bag of flour.
Oh, I love doing that stuff to people.
and I'm like looking at the bag of flour, and I'm just blank because I don't understand. And it was addressed to me from Santa, and my brother turns to my mom and says, and he thinks he says it quietly enough. I put that in there because I knew he would get excited, and that's how I learned there was no Santa Claus.
That's
Huh.
okay. I learned it off South Park.
From the
Why
where
are you
when?
watching South Park at 4? That's kind of like messed up. Well, that's messed
Oh,
up. So never
South
mind.
Park.
I was like
Yeah.
5 to 7 years old, and I was watching South Park with my sister, and they're like, "But Stan, there is no Santa." I looked at my sister. I was like, "What the fuck do you mean there's no Santa?" I didn't say those exact words.
Oh, you're a little. I thought you said
Like,
4.
are they
Like,
serious?
why are you watching South Park at 4? You should be watching South Park at 7. It's a pretty
Yeah,
fucked
I
up
know.
for a little
I
kid.
was 5 to 7 years old, and I just looked at my sister. I'm like, "What do you mean there's no Santa?" And she's like, "Oh shit."
You're supposed to
So
cover it
like-
up. She's like, "Oh, that's just no. They're just talking about the show. You know, you don't act." Jeez.
No, she not only did she get in trouble for letting me watch South Park at 5 to 7 years old, but she got in the shit for me knowing before they could tell me.
Well, see, I don't get that. I mean, were you scarred for life over it?
No, it was just really funny.
No, but it takes something away from Christmas for a little while. You want the kids to have
It
that
means I
thing.
got less presents, and that's what I was mad about.
You see, we don't. We didn't because we always had younger kids, and so they still had to have it. So we still had to have it because you couldn't
Oh, yeah.
just not have Santa for the other kids. Like, oh no, they're too old. At a certain point, yeah, you get to, like they're too old. It was at a certain age, but they still had to cover for it. So even if the older kids knew, they still like had to play along. So yeah, it didn't end that for us. And then even then, our other pile just got bigger, which you just didn't notice. Like,
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
But you know that nowadays when you're paying like, God, I don't. What does a new game system run these days?
About 300.
Like if yeah, okay. What do the games run about $50-$60?
Yeah, well, here, I it's scary
Well,
when
yeah.
I look at what Jax pays for a fucking Game Boy game, but
Why is it scary?
But you
What?
know,
like, what is it, like $90 that game was?
Oh, the fucking 3DS game that is. Oh no, I'm not gonna.
Yeah,
rant
Pokemon
about that.
Moon, $90.
It's $90.
Money's different.
That's too much.
The value of money's a little different, but still, it's like I see that I was like, holy shit, $90.
It's too much. Even then,
But, you know,
it's
say-
like, how much
say
is it
you're-
usually? 50.
They're about 60 here. Most games
say
are
you're
60.
buying your kid.
Yeah.
Say you're buying the kid a new game system, and let's say 3 or 4 games. That's going to be what? That's going to be like $600. Let's say.
Yeah.
Just a round number. And you know what you really just did is you cut short that kid's college education.
Mm.
Then the kid gets into college. He's in there for maybe a year and a half. He has to go to these feminine studies classes because those are the cheap ones. It's like getting the cheap seats, with the degree that doesn't take you anywhere. It's terrible. All because you had to have that perfect present for your kid. Selfish parents.
Yeah.
Well, let's face it. You buy the kid a good present not because it's not for the kid. It's so the kid will think highly of you. It's bribery. And on that, let's think about that for a while. For like the run up to Christmas, you're like, you better be good or Santa Claus won't. What is that? Blackmail?
Mm-hmm.
It's horseshit,
You have
man.
to do everything I tell you to, otherwise you're not getting Christmas presents this year.
Hey, screw
Yeah.
that. I love that idea. It works so well for kids. Tell my son, you can't get presents anywhere if you're not behave. He behaves. I like it.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
it's a shortcut.
But we don't have kids, so it doesn't really work for us, does it?
I'm not even the oldest person here, and I still feel like the old man. What the fuck?
Well, you're the only one raising a kid.
You're the
I have
only
the
one
bit-
raising a little monster.
I do not call my kid a monster. He says all kinds of nice things about you.
Of course he does. He's also a monster.
He's
All
not a-
children are monsters.
He's not a monster.
Every single one of them. I hate them all except I don't hate your kid. He's pretty neat, but
Then
all
then
the
you
other
got that.
ones.
You've got that short period just after Christmas where all the ladies you work with want to show you the pictures of their kids at Christmas,
No, I don't do that.
and I'm just like, no.
See,
Hey, you want to
Thank
see
you.
pictures
Yeah, you
of
fix
my
that?
kid? No.
you know, you fix that. You make it so they don't want to talk to you all year long. Then you just have to deal with it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to talk to me at my
Exactly.
work. I'm good with that. Besides Garmer. Garmer, for some reason, talks to me.
It's like you just said, Jesus, what have you done to that kid?
Moons,
It's
I'm not
terrible. And
17.
feeding him properly, you just give him all kinds of shit. Blame him. Blame the parent for the bad looking condition of that kid. There's an unfortunate genetic configuration going on, and it's the parent's fault. They'll never bug you with the Christmas pictures again. Oh, how about those people too? They send you pictures of the kids in the Christmas card, or they send you the Christmas card that is actually a family photo.
See, I don't mind those, but I just usually throw them away. But
Yeah, that's what I would do too.
like
It's like,
seeing-
oh yeah, like
oh yeah, that's a cute family picture. I'll throw it away. Like, what am I gonna do with it? I'm not keeping your fucking family photo and putting it up in my house.
and then you got those people. They give you a card, even if it's not like a family portrait. They expect you to hold on to it for a while. For what?
Yeah. What? Yeah.
It's a useless paper product. About the only use you're going to get out of that card, you can't regift it because it's already signed. All that shit. You can't do any of that stuff. So all you're left with is using it as kindling or throwing it away. Me, I'm using it for kindling. I'm like, hey, I can start a fire with this. All right.
Yeah, I never got Christmas cards.
There you go, Merlin. Merlin's got the idea.
My mom did something really cool with her cards. Oh, hey,
Hey,
yeah.
it's hot potato.
My mom actually used to take all the cards she got in one door in the house. She'd start tiling it. She'd tape them all up. And she actually got so many cards, she could almost fill the whole door with Christmas cards. And then she'd throw them away at the end. But they were a nice decoration. Like I said, they also go way the hell over the top, so.
Yeah, it's I don't understand the card thing.
I didn't either. I've never done it. I've never
I don't
sent
get it.
cards. I'm
I
pretty
mean,
into Christmas.
you don't send out. What are the holidays that you don't do it for the Independence Day? You don't do it for Thanksgiving. You don't do it for Halloween.
It was probably a marketing campaign. A marketing campaign.
Well,
yes,
yeah,
sir.
obviously.
Yep. And I blame women.
We used to have an old. Well,
It's always women
we
with
need to know
cards.
you're
Guys
thinking
don't want
about
them. Guys don't want cards, So I blame women for that one.
No, I'd rather have the $1.50.
Yeah.
Sign your name on a $1 bill. That's keep the 50 cents. Just give me the buck. I'm good.
Wait, you think girls want Christmas cards?
Not you,
I think
but
they
yes,
like them
they
better
do.
than men.
Yeah.
Girls are dumb.
See, we
Mostly
used to
yes.
have a little thing we'd say. We used to go up to each other as kids and be like, "Hey, money's short, times are hard. Here's your fucking Christmas card." And we give them a card,
Give me the damn money for the cards. Screw the card.
Yeah,
Yeah.
card, give me the money.
Oh yeah. How
Yeah, I guess a
cards
buck-
become expensive. They've become really expensive
Yeah.
too.
There was a
Yeah, I think the
$15
cards-
frickin' card the other day I saw, and I got real fucking mad about it. $15.
Really though, I think the birthday card is probably the big money maker because it's always somebody's birthday.
Yeah.
But as far as actual holidays, I think it's just Christmas and Valentine's Day.
Yeah, but Valentine's Day makes sense. I just say that. Like, birthday cards make sense. Valentine's Day cards make sense because once again, girls want them. Why the hell do we have Christmas cards? I don't understand where this tradition started. And I look up Christmas traditions. I learn where they all come from because all of them are fucking pagan. But I don't understand where the card comes from.
Neither do I. I don't understand.
Money
I think it
laundering
is a marketing thing.
corporations who just want you to buy things so that they have more money.
Yes, but I want to know where they should. What card campaign got that going? I'm just
Oh,
curious.
it had
on
to be
that.
Hallmark.
Yeah, somewhere probably
Yeah.
Hallmark did it somewhere, but I want to know where, what generation that started with, how old it is. It's just I never thought about
Well,
it before. Now I'm wondering.
I bet I would not be surprised to learn that came out of like the Great Depression or something like that, or some sort of economic downturn.
Yeah.
Because then it's like, hey, we're thinking of you, but life's a bitch.
Look at all these horrible girls we have in here. The girls in chat don't want cards. The girl in the stream doesn't want cards. You are bad girls, okay? I'm talking about the other girls. Like, it's just funny to see
They're
all
not
these
bad.
girls. I'm just fucking with you, Jack.
These aren't bad girls.
Oh no, I
These
broke
are
her
girls-
again. I'm sorry.
These are girls I wish I knew when I was of an age to do something about it.
No, they're actually more sensible to me, but that's why I was joking.
Oh, there she goes.
I know I broke Jax. Again, 2 days in a row she's not broken.
Yeah, she's broken in the same way I've got a big heart.
Yes, Potato, I did.
Oh, speaking of that, of how broken I am, another Christmas thing that I can't tolerate anymore is Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol.
That's what I love that.
I used to. It used to be one of my favorite things. I used to like watch or listen on tape to any performance of it to get the different nuances and whatnot. But I can't do it anymore because I grew up and I developed economic sense. And all I see when I get into that story is here's a guy who had a good, sound fiscal policy who, because he had a couple of bad dreams, threw his entire fiscal plan out the window and started throwing money at everyone like an idiot.
It's an anti-capitalist whole thing. You actually get older, start paying attention. It's just an anti-capitalist retarded thing. But I still like the
it's
actual
propaganda.
Story for the story. I can look at that and go, wow, this is fucking stupid. Just keep doing your business, you dumbass. And everybody hates you. I really don't care. Because I wouldn't care. But
oh yeah, it's what I like about it is it's a Christmas horror story in many ways.
oh, the real one?
And
You actually get to the book. The book is fucked up. You start reading the book.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And I like that aspect of it, but I just can't. Scrooge is a pussy. You know, Ebenezer Scrooge is a pussy.
I agree.
He lacks the courage.
I like the Muppet version.
He lacks the courage of his convictions. You know, just a couple of bad dreams and he has to change his whole life around. Bullshit. What a pansy.
What a little bitch.
Then you got the Grinch. You know.
I'm gonna go steal
And,
Christmas
you know-
presents. Oh, this little girl. Never mind.
And I got to tell you, the Grinch was a criminal, sure. But, yeah, he could have avoided all that trouble if he just kept to himself. Again, you know, here's a guy who had a good philosophy. And, you know, just because the people in the town wouldn't shut up once a year, you know, he had to go and start some shit. I prefer, you know, I'm the Grinch, man. I want to stay up on my hill with my dog and just relax. I'm happy that way. I don't know what the hell he was thinking, getting involved with a bunch of townies.
Yeah, I kind of agree. See, I like to be out that way, but I actually need to go like socialize every once in a while. But you know, going to town, cause a ruckus like you did, go back, you're good. I agree.
Yeah,
I
you
want to
know,
live in a little town. Maybe that's our issue. We see these things different because we'd rather be the Grinch.
Possibly.
We see this all different.
Actually,
because we'd rather
people I've worked with, and it was inevitable. Every place I'd work, someone would eventually figure it out and start walking around singing, "You're a mean one, Mr. Mitch." And I'd be like, "You're damn right. Don't you forget it."
I love that.
And I loved it, man.
Have
That
Mitch
was
stole Christmas.
that was fantastic. Yeah, it's a merry Mitchmas. It's the Mitchmas invasion.
Yeah, I like Christmas, unlike you guys, but I would still love that. I love to be anybody goes around singing that kind of thing.
Christmas can suck.
Oh
my
yeah,
nose
it was
off
great,
a bit.
man. What I like best about it is they thought they were giving me a jab, and I was honestly like, they thought they were getting me good, and I'm like, well, you're right. I'm a dick. I'm happy
I
this
actually
way.
kind of like this.
Yeah, that's why. That's one of the things I like about the whole community word, because you just can't say anything about us because we're like, oh, you guys are assholes. Yes, we are. Thank you. You guys are this. Yes, we are.
Yeah.
They start calling us shitlords.
Pretty
We're like,
much,
yes, that's
yeah.
our now title now. Yes, we're now shitlords. Thank you. Like, it's like what they throw
Yeah,
at
they
us.
go-
Like, thanks.
We're like that Guinness commercial. They go shitlords, and we go brilliant.
Yeah.
You know, we love it.
Yeah, you can't hurt us because we just don't give you that fucking power.
You can't hurt us with words, even at Christmas.
You just don't give them
I
the
love
power.
it.
If you don't give people the power, they can't, which is great.
Well, yeah, I
You
know.
wanna call
This
me
is
an
what
asshole?
they don't.
Thank you.
That's the thing they don't understand. That's the thing they don't understand is that they are taking offense. We're not giving it. When they attack us, We simply choose not to take offense. We make a conscious decision, and it makes us bulletproof in a way.
I do that all the time. People go, "You're a dick." I'm like, "No, I'm an asshole, and I earned that damn title, so get it right." I do it to everybody all the time. Like
I used to do. I haven't had the opportunity here in the last couple of years, but when people used to say to me, "Man, you're an asshole," I'd be like, "You say that like it's new information."
You say like it's a
You've
bad
been paying attention.
Yeah, I just say you say it like it's a bad thing.
Well,
yeah.
no, they say it like they're surprised. And I'm like, how can you be surprised by this? What, just because it's Christmas and I'm wearing a belt with a mistletoe as a buckle? Now you think I'm an asshole? I've been an asshole all year. Pay attention.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a Christmas though.
Yes,
Man. It's supposed to be happy and jolly. Remember, we talked about this already.
Well,
So
I'd
you're
be
part of the
happy and
problem.
jolly if they would pay attention to the mistletoe on my belt buckle. Stand under the mistletoe. Give me a kiss, goddammit.
I support that wholeheartedly.
That's what it's there for. With tongue. Don't skimp.
French
I'll have
kiss it.
none of that. I paid for the mistletoe, goddammit. I'm getting my money's worth.
That's really awesome. I'm about to die.
Yeah.
Try not to laugh.
Come on, man.
Yeah, I'm a blast at a funeral. That's all I'm saying.
You're something I want at my funeral. Way to fuck off topic, but yeah, I don't want to say at funeral. I love people laughing, making fun of me. Fuck that.
You're invited to my
Well,
funeral.
yeah,
I
I-
want people to laugh at me.
At my funeral, and I hope it's at Christmas time because that would just be brilliant. Brilliant. I would love for someone at my funeral to get up there and talk in front of everyone and be, God damn it, that son of a bitch got out before I did. I would
Same.
love that.
No, I want a party. Like everybody fucking getting drunk when I die.
Well, see, we did that
I want
once.
both of those.
We had a friend of ours committed suicide, ate a 30-30. And
That's pretty
after the
difficult.
funeral, we didn't have like he was flexible.
Yeah, that's a pretty long gun to use to. I got one of those. That's kind of hard to do. Fuck.
Well, the 30-30 isn't the gun. 30-30 is the goddamn bullet.
Yeah, but to shoot it, you have to have a rifle. It usually doesn't go into anything else. It's too big.
Well, yes, I know, but
Heck no.
barrel lengths vary. Anyway,
Okay. Yeah, let's not talk guns. Let's get back to Christmas.
but anyway, if we're gonna talk guns, we got to get Trigger in on this. Anyway,
Oscar trigger.
he commits suicide. In place of a wake, we go off somewhere in the middle of nowhere and have ourselves a party, and everyone gets drunk. I didn't because I was never big into drinking, and I wander off a little ways, and this little get together took place on some train tracks or near some train tracks, and trains coming by. And I seem to think it's slowing down, but I'm not really paying much attention to it. Then I hear people calling my name, and I turn around and look, and they're all waving me over there, like, and I'm like, what? What's going on? And two of our friends had gotten hit by that train, playing chicken with the train when they were drunk.
Dumbasses.
Yeah, one of them dead, the other one permanently fucked up for life.
God damn it. People
And,
are retarded.
That's why you don't drink near train tracks and you don't play chicken with a train. Like, come on.
Chain chats.
Yeah. Well, see, there are so many things about that I didn't get. I don't know why they were calling me like I'm going to wave a wand and fix it. I didn't understand that. What am I going to do?
Yeah.
And I did, the one friend died in the back of the ambulance right there on the spot. Anyway, I don't want to describe the twisted Hulk that he was left as. But then there's some guy who showed up. He was like a local or something. He shows up. He's standing there, arms crossed, legs spread a little bit, like he's not like he's a drill instructor, but like he's the coach at an NFL game. One of those assholes with a clipboard chewing the gum with a hat and the headset, and he's giving everyone that after school special kind of lecture. I hope you people realize the dangers of drinking. And I'm like, oh Jesus, and I lost it on this guy. I'm like, who the fuck are you? We just watch our friend die, and you're giving us
Get a
an
lot of
after school
stress?
special speech. Fuck
Yeah.
off, get out of here. Yeah, and I just chewed that guy. He went away. I was what, 19? Fucking lost my shit on this guy. This guy was huge too. I'm a dwarf, mind you. Grasshoppers have dicks that are bigger than I am tall. Okay,
Jeez.
Fucking cuckoo clock! I swear to God.
and I think I somehow got through to that guy. Maybe even scared him a little bit. Apparently, I get a look, but he went away, and it was funny. You know, in retrospect, it's funny. Back then, I was just mad.
Well,
As mad as I could be.
most people back down from the aggressive person, so size doesn't really
Generally,
matter. Most
yeah.
people don't back down.
Yeah, say that to my ex-fiance.
Ha!
It's just women, and women are crazy. So
Well,
I
she knew that
concur.
size mattered. There we go. I don't know how we got from Christmas to choo-choo trains.
to your ex,
Oh, it's because
Choo-choo
sometimes you got some people who decorate the tree, they get that train going around the bottom of it. Oh, that's stupid. Knock that off. Cut it out.
you can't have the train down. There's no room for the damn gifts. Okay, the train doesn't fit.
Yeah, it takes up valuable present space.
That's why I've always seen it. That does not
That-
fit there. Okay.
You never run a train through a residential neighborhood because it's prime real estate. Same thing under a Christmas tree. That's prime real estate. Get that train the fuck out of there. Put it in the industrial section of town where it belongs. You know, near the fireplace or out on the porch where it's, that's where it's at. It doesn't belong under a tree. But then you got all these. I don't understand why the decorating of the tree thing.
Oh,
It's garish.
oh,
It
I
is
love
really
this.
garish and it's tacky.
It's not tacky. It's beautiful. Don't even go there.
Because you have to have all the colors. We got to get all the colors on there, and they all have to be a reflective surface. So it fuck.
No, it was never
Because
about
that's the
colors.
only good way to.
We have
That's-
bulbs
well-
that are like
Ours were.
ancient. It was never about colors. It was all about all the old bulbs and the memories, and we do it all with the kids. We'd all talk about each one and where it came from, kind of thing. And from a lot of my grandpa and stuff my mom had. And
Oh
just,
God, we never did that.
Oh yeah, it's a big deal. Like we'll probably do it again this year. Maybe usually me and my sister at least go over there. Maybe one of my brothers.
And in my world, it was like, hey, we're out of the red ones. We'll use the blue ones. They don't go. I don't care. It's a Christmas tree. Slap them on there.
I don't understand why you don't like Christmas.
It sucks.
It's.
If you have a
I
shitty
don't even
Christmas,
think
it's not going to help. Let's just put it that way.
Well, I never had a shitty Christmas growing up. It got boring. It became completely uninteresting. It's like, oh, more presents. I got to clean up the paper again, don't I? Fuck.
Yeah.
Can we just leave them wrapped? I'll get to them later.
Jackson, I don't have to be bored with it yet, okay?
I
Where's
enjoy
my
it.
Mitch
pancakes?
is, you're not. But then
I'm
again,
also sick of seeing family.
also, yeah, your family sucks and you got a goddamn printer for the house for Christmas. So you kind of have reasons.
Oh yeah, and my rabbit died on Christmas that one time.
Yeah, that's right. You told me
my
that too.
family does come over. It's never the one I actually want to see. It's never my brothers or my sister or anything. It's always my freaking stepdad's mother and his sisters and all these other fucking hardcore Christian things. Hate them all.
You know what else?
all.
The other thing about another thing that doesn't help me at Christmas time is that I am freakishly cheap.
Yeah,
No,
same.
I'm not.
I do not like buying people shit, man.
There's what's
I
really
really
funny there?
don't.
What you need to do is you need to get a pentagram and wear that on Christmas because it's actually more of a pagan holiday anyways and really piss them off.
Oh, that's true.
I do it.
Actually,
I do it.
I had after I stopped buying into it all. I had already told my parents that I don't believe in God and all that stuff. And they'd still want me to come around for Christmas, and for like 20 years I did. But then I'm like, you know what? I'm tired of this shit. I don't want to do Christmas anymore. I'm done. They got all pissed off about it. I'm like, well, get the family. I was like, we can see the family anytime.
It's not
Why
about
does it
religion
have to
me.
be on Christmas?
It's never been about
Why
religion
can't we
to
get
me.
together on August 5th? What's wrong with August? I like August.
Yeah, see, you
Just put
got
on my
you.
freaking birthday instead.
You don't get the whole spirit of Christmas thing. It's different. It really is. At least around my whole family. Like I said, I have been religious. I got a choice. Like I said, I went to catechism. I did a catechism. You get confirmed. My mom told me she's never going to force me because once you're confirmed, you're part of the religion. So I got the choice then. So I chose not to be religious at 13. So it's never been about really religion for me. It's like when I set up my stuff, I still set up manger scenes and stuff just because it's part of the history of Christmas. It's part of the whole folklore to me. It's not like a religious thing. So I still get into all that aspect of it. But then again, I study it and I realize that like almost all of it came from like pagan stuff, and you start learning the actual histories of everything. And I find it all interesting though.
Mm.
Well, there's the historical stuff is interesting. When I learned about the Coca-Cola thing, I'm like, well, that figures, but it was interesting.
Oh, it's not just that. I forget how many things. Like, one Christmas, like every day, starting in December 1st, I was posting something that was pagan. Like, I was posting the history of this, the history of this, the history of this. And it kept going down. It was pissing people off because I, like, totally made Christmas, took it completely away from the Christians, and took every aspect away from it. It was kind of funny. I told him, like, it has nothing to do with that. And then, like, my roommate and I decorated the house because I always just do. And I set up a manger scene stuff. He's like, why'd you do that? He was like asking me about like, why is that here? Because he wasn't religious either. I'm like, it's nothing to do with the religion. It just has to do with the culture of Christmas, the whole history of Christmas. So I did all that. But the best part was I was living at that time with my roommate and another guy. He was an older guy, ex-Marine. And when I went to sleep one day, I woke up the next day and they had took little green fucking soldier men and they attacked my little village. I still have pictures of this too. And he had all the townspeople rounded up. He had them in a cage. He had snipers on the buildings. He had all the army men in the streets. He had
so
a
turned it
nutcracker.
into a prison camp.
Yeah, all throughout the house. He had the manger scene taken over. He had a tank guarding the nutcracker. It had it tied to a chair. Had a giant tank. I forget all the stuff he did. Like basically every single little scene I had set up around the house had army men of some kind had attacked it and had like imprisoned the people, shot all the animals. All the animals were dead. They killed like all the manger scene animals. They're all dead.
Good.
He's got like he got back on Facebook. He just changed his cover photo. He still has it's him leaning over my village and just this biggest fucking smile on his face. And you can see all the little army men in there. It's great. I love this story. Like I still tell him like that was fucking awesome that you did that. And we left it.
Well, yeah,
I didn't
it's
take it down.
fun.
I left it like that way.
Well, see, that's just it. That's just it. That is fun. Christmas should be fun. It shouldn't be depressing.
No, that was great. Like I told him, I'm like, no, that's awesome. I'm leaving. I didn't touch any of the army men, and it was all done. He's like, oh, those go to your kid. He's like, he's like, he's still like, he was a baby then, but he said, yeah, just put those all together. And I gave them to him already. He, all the army men, all the toys, because he brought he brought a big tank thing to guard the nutcracker. So yeah, he just gave it to my kid. But we left it all up because it was funny as fuck.
Well, yeah, and that's one of the things I don't like about Christmas is all the depressing stuff that surrounds it. It's supposed to be fun. I mean, you would think that that a lot of the Christians would be in higher spirits because of it, but it seems like a lot of them get depressed.
Are you serious? Christians happy? They're never happy.
Well, there are certain sects of Christianity that are never happy, that are very guilt-driven.
Yeah. It's honestly, a lot of it is guilt. They feel like they have to do all of this shit, and I don't know. Where I actually, used to, I'm not into it this year at all. I haven't done anything. It's horrible.
It's like when I used to pal around with a I don't know if he was a minister. He wasn't a priest, but he was like a minister of his own, like little church setup that he had put together. I used to pal around with him, and I'm, full-blooded atheist. He and I got along beautifully, and I think it's because I said Christians should be happy about their faith. And he was very much on board with that. He loved it.
How dare you?
It shouldn't be a chore. They should be happy about it. Go out and enjoy your faith. Jeez, don't be sad and depressed all the time.
How
Have
dare
a
you tell
barbecue
them
or
to
something.
enjoy it?
Well, no, see, he agreed with me though. It's not like I tried to convert him to the happy faith. He was already there. I think he was just glad that someone else saw it the way he saw it. It's supposed to be a especially when you look at their public relations stuff. When they say stuff like atheists have no moral center and all that stuff, and I'm like, bullshit. Be happy. Go out, decide to be happy. Anyone can do it. You don't have to wear a cross around your neck or a yarmulke or anything. Just go out and be happy. Make that choice. Live your life. Be happy. It's that easy. You don't have to wait for a time of year. It doesn't have to come with a bow on it. And it doesn't have to come up with vacuuming pine needles on the 27th of December, or for most of us, on the 27th of May. When a lot of people finally take the Christmas shit down. I'll say this for the stores. The stores get started early putting the stuff up. They also get it down really fast. And I got to give them credit for that. Well, yeah, Valentine's Day.
No,
I figure, there's not really. See, New Year's is brilliant because all you need is for inventory in business is a couple of hats to say Happy New Year, and the rest of the stuff is just standard party favors. So, there's not a whole lot of the inventory switch going on. You just got to get, a couple of hats that say Happy New Year. That's about it.
The Snow Mexican finally decided to join us. Hi, Jen.
Hi, Jen. Let's see, I got to type it in there. Just, don't want it to feel like I've forgotten about it. There we go. What the hell were we talking about? We got distracted by a Jen.
I have no idea.
Talking about something?
Oh, stores put their stuff
in the sea, are they? Oh yeah, stores, man, they rip that shit down quick.
Well, it all goes up for sale real quick. You know that, right? It all goes to these huge sales.
Oh yeah. And meanwhile, the half the rest of your neighborhood is like either it's all still up or part of it's down. They've deflated the snowman and the Santa Claus that they had in the front lawn, but the lights are still up.
I don't think the lights don't even go off for us until after New Year's because it's considered they're still all the way through. It's the holiday season.
Oh yeah, it's like See, you just did it. The holiday season. Yeah,
well, that's every bitch about me. Oh, you don't start Christmas after Thanksgiving. I'm like, no, Thanksgiving's part of the holiday season. And people don't get it. I'm like, no, like how Thanksgiving till New Year's is the holiday season. Like they're not separate holidays. They're separate holidays, but they're all part of the holiday season. And then you have all the other ones in there in the middle because if you don't celebrate, you still have Hanukkah and all the rest. It's just the holiday season.
Also, a lot of people don't understand the Christian angle on Thanksgiving. A lot of people, I think, believe it's simply an American holiday where Indians and Pilgrims decided to, have a potluck.
No, it's eat food, watch football. That's all people think of it anymore. They don't actually pay any attention to what it actually is about.
Well, that is all it is anymore.
Yeah.
Why do you think we call Independence? Why do you think they always call Independence Day the 4th of July? It's because no one knows the meaning of it anymore. They just think 4th of July, fireworks. Must be because they both start with F.
Yeah, because they're idiots. I'll tell you what. Since we have the Snow Mexican in chat, I'm going to mess with Canada. At least ours have a reason. Even if we still call them the 4th. Canada likes to go and steal our holidays for absolutely no point behind them.
We do that too.
You do the same days, though. Canada has to do theirs first. Canada actually switch their shit up to do it before ours to act like they're first.
Yeah, see, I like Halloween. I used to like Halloween so much more than I do now, but I still like it better than Christmas. But I have a problem. I have a problem with Halloween though, and that's if I get into costume, I very much adopt the character personality too. And that can get me into a lot of trouble. That's why I never go out as like a devil worshipping gynecologist, because I will go to jail.
Okay, I ain't that bad. Holy crap, man.
But if I'm dressed up as like Batman, I'm adopting the Bat voice and doing the Bat glare. I'm pissed off because the car doesn't look right. What's that?
Dress up as an arsonist.
Yeah, don't do that, bitch.
Well, I still missed every word you said there. That's a trip.
Mitch, don't dress up as an arsonist, okay? That's what she said. Well, she said told you.
Oh,
Do dress up as an arsonist.
No, she said do not dress up as an arsonist, Mitch. That's what she said.
Now, see, I was born a firebug, and that wouldn't really
Exactly.
be like getting into a costume.
Exactly.
That would be like just. That would be like just being me. There's no creativity in that.
Yeah, but you'd be going and burning houses down, and that's what I want.
Nah, I'll leave that to the people who voted for Hillary.
Just how many issues do you have? I swear to God.
Who? What do you mean?
Just messing with Jax. Just now she wants houses to burn down. She's a goddamn pyro.
I'm a pyro,
Yes. I'm a pyro.
but I have it. But I have it under wonderful control these days.
Yeah, I like to
I'm
burn things
feeling-
too, but I'm not telling Mitch to go burn down houses for my amusement. There's a difference.
But I'm feeling much better now.
House fires are actually awesome. I love those things.
You know, if only there was a costume for like a successful jewel thief, then I could get into that costume, be in character, have a successful run at jewel robberies the whole night. You guys do your own. You guys collect your candy and whatnot. I'm collecting diamonds and rubies and shit. You know, that would be great. Walking around with a pumpkin full of jewelry.
Dress up as the serial
Damn.
killer that never got caught.
That
Come on.
might be a good idea.
Come on, admit everybody. The best part of Halloween is the sexy costumes. Okay, we all know it.
Sexy costumes? We
No,
don't have
the-
them
it-
because people are
Actually,
lame.
I don't like most of them.
Yeah.
I find most of them not to be that sexy.
Wow, you will suck.
The ones here,
Well,
they're
no,
less
it's 'cause-
sexy
it's
and more
because-
distasteful.
You
It's
get
because they look like they require a lot of work to get them off. I don't like that. If I want a sexy woman, I want her to be wearing something that's sexy, but I can remove in short order.
there's not enough there to be hard to remove.
Yeah, but there's always like clips and buttons and fixtures and leather straps and brass fittings
Things have
and
to
just all kinds
untie.
of.
No, that's what a knife's for.
That's
Just
why I
cut it
don't
off.
like lingerie.
That's why I carry a knife.
That's why I don't like lingerie. Well, yeah, you carry some of those medical scissors that'll cut through anything.
Yeah, I got a good sharp knife. I'll just cut it off. How about that costume?
You know, I should go out as a Swiss Army knife. That's what I should do. But yeah, a lot of the so-called sexy stuff is just boring to me because it's all the same costume, just in a couple of different colors to match a certain theme. It's boring. I don't want to see a chick dressed up as a Captain America whore. You know, because where's the shield, man? You got to have that shield. You got to fling it at shit.
No,
Have fun
see,
with Halloween.
a lot of girls use this as a chance to actually go out and dress kind of slutty without getting judged. So I actually don't blame them on it. And I don't mind looking, but
Well, yeah, see, because I understand that. I actually understand that. That's a
it's a freedom
There's
thing.
the
One
thing.
day that you aren't going to get judged, you
Yeah.
can go out and have some fun. And everybody likes to bitch, oh, you shouldn't do it. No, you know, if they want to use it as a day and have some fun, I'm not going to
Maybe.
about it.
maybe on Halloween I should dress up as a sex addict support group.
That would actually be great.
I could walk around going, "Hey, two heads are better than one." You know, let them figure it out. After I say it, it's no longer up to me. It's up to someone else. That's kind of up there with that devil worshipping gynecologist in a way.
Yeah, I think it's a little safer though, just a little bit. I think it depends how you. No, it depends how you do devil worship. If you do it actually right, you're pretty safe.
What
If you actually do a devil worshiper right, you're pretty safe. They're actually
are you
safe.
are you talking devil worship or Satanism?
Oh, I guess if you want to actually put it separate, yeah, because Satanism is different. You're right. Devil worship is fucking made up, crappy retards that want to do stupid shit and.
Well,
Yeah,
the
that's not
devil
Satan.
worship
Find
is
the goat
devil-
to the Dark Lord.
see,
Yeah.
the way I've always seen it with what I've experienced with people. Ooh, that's not what I was trying to say. Is that the Satanist? That came out wrong is what happened. The Satanist is someone who takes it, who is sincere in that belief. Whereas the devil worshiper is there just to be a teenager and piss off their parents.
Well, devil worshipping is fake. It's just they
That's
make
what
it
I
up.
mean.
Yeah. Satanism is actually a real religion. There's people actually follow it, and it's actually not what people think it is. It's pretty
it's very much live and let live.
Yeah, it's do your own thing, have fun kind of mentality is the kind of the real basic of it. Like, as long as you're not hurting somebody else, fucking do it kind of concept. It's anarchy.
Yeah.
Really. It's kind of
I
an
believe
anarchy
the
thing.
exact quote is, "Do what thou wilt, and let that be the extent of the law without harming others."
Yeah, but Taylor got it right. It's a non-religion. You actually take the religion out of it. You remove all religious aspect from it. You live your life, and that's kind of is I've known a couple people in it, and people act like, "Oh, yeah, you gotta go like sacrifice animals and blah, blah, blah." And like, no, it's not what it's about.
But no, man. I hunt pheasants. Does that count? I'm hungry.
Yeah, no, they're
It's not like I'm eating. It's not like I'm throwing down bones on a garbage can lid and going, "I know the future.
yeah, no, that's
Timmy's gonna have syphilis." Yeah, but it's very much it's very similar to my own way of living, which is, do what you want. It's your life. Leave me out of it. It's not up to me. It's up to you. Go do it. Be happy. What the hell is that noise?
That's something
Someone like
typing.
rubbing. It sounds like someone's rubbing their microphone in their crotch.
I certainly am not.
I said someone.
No, it's usually
It's not like I pointed a finger. I mean, what do
I think it was
what do you think
typing.
my deep voice is going to... Oh, okay. Well, I was wondering if someone thought my deep voice would resonate a certain way or something. I don't know. That's a vibrator joke, in case anyone missed it.
I got it.
Okay. And just making sure, because sometimes I don't even know what the fuck I'm saying. How... Did we lose Christmas already?
Dude, you've been off Christmas for like
Holy
a half
shit.
hour
Yeah, I know. I don't know how this happens.
because we're just having a good time. Holy crap! You got more stuff.
Oh, yeah. What? You're not talking about the clap, are you?
No. Jax is not paying attention. She's posting things in Discord.
Oh,
Whoops.
okay. Well, if she'd speak up,
Oh,
she'd tell us to shut up so she can say her piece.
Oh, I
something
already
to
have.
say.
She's like, what, me? Oh, yeah, I'm here too. Oh, yeah, Christmas.
Ugh,
What I don't understand is the whole stalking tradition.
uh,
I don't mean like celebrity stalkers. I mean,
Oh, I knew that. It's a pagan thing again. I used to
Is it
actually
really?
know. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It comes from pagan stuff again. I
what
cannot remember.
did they, is it, I always figured it came from like, drying your socks in front of a fire.
Okay, Jax, we can't read all these while you keep posting. Stop. No, there was I can't remember because this is a couple of years ago. I looked all these up, so remembering all the little details, I can't remember. No, it was another pagan thing. It was another thing I posted that year. I posted 30 things that aren't actually Catholic,
Oh,
and that was
okay.
one of them. And I forget how it worked. I'm not going to look it up right now. But if you actually go look it up, it falls under pagan again. Everything in the whole fucking religion falls under pagan. It's ridiculous how much they stole.
Yeah, a lot
to
of it
get
is.
people to. It was all stolen basically to get people to convert.
Yes, I know that.
Yeah,
I mean, it was so that there would be some familiarity for new converts, so that they could be like, oh, okay, I get it. Oh yeah, this isn't so bad. Yeah, I dry my socks too. That kind of thing. I had no idea that Christians dried their socks. It's amazing.
of course they don't. Come on.
Look, are there any good name a really good Christmas movie? Because I can only think of one
At Santa.
that I liked anyway. That?
Miracle on
That's
34th
it.
Street. I love Miracle on 34th Street.
Oh,
I like the Muppet, like Falconer. I like the Muppets Christmas Carol, just because I think Gonzo's fucking hilarious in it. There's a bunch of them I like. I said there's a ton of them I actually like.
I don't like any of them except for Bad Santa, just because it's not as shit as all the rest of them.
The one Christmas movie that's actually a Christmas movie that I like is Christmas Vacation.
Mm.
Oh yeah, Christmas Vacation. I haven't watched that yet this year. I haven't watched that.
Oh, Hot Potato's right about Die Hard though.
Die Hard's not a fucking Christmas movie. Yes, fuck off.
No, it just takes place at Christmas time.
It does. That's like saying Gremlins is a Christmas movie. Okay, Gremlins is not a Christmas movie either.
Okay.
I was just thinking of something. It was another good Christmas movie that isn't like Christmas. Damn, I can't think of it.
I think Gremlins should be a Christmas movie.
It's not a Christmas movie. Jingle All the Way was funny.
I think it should be, though. I think they should have made it into a Christmas movie.
I don't know why, but don't ask me, but we're talking Christmas movies, and I'm coming back to Kill a Mockingbird for some reason.
Oh,
because that's not a Christmas movie.
The Ref. That's what I was thinking of.
The Ref.
Yeah.
Dennis Leary?
Yes. Yeah, Dennis Leary. Yep. Where he's the...
God, that's all. I don't remember that movie. I remember he's in it, though.
He's the criminal. He's like robbing houses, and he gets stuck with his fucked up family on Christmas. And the husband and wife are just constantly fighting. And the kid is blackmailing his teachers and shit in private school. And the family comes over, and they're all crazy. Yeah, and he's like in the middle of this crazy fucking family, and the jewel thief is the only normal guy in the goddamn house. and it's kind of funny. The whole thing's hilarious. But it's not a regular Christmas movie either. Like you'd probably like that if you like Bad Santa on that. It falls under that.
Oh yeah. Well, because the thing I don't like, the one I hate the most is It's a Wonderful Life.
Oh, it's my mom's favorite movie of like all time. Yeah, it's okay. It is. I like it for what it is, but. Yeah, I can't think of any other ones that were like, oh my god, you posted another one?
Bearing the puns, dude. Bearing the puns. You know it's a good stream when it suddenly goes silent.
Yeah.
So, how's your Christmas so far, seeing as it started in, like, mid-October?
Who, mine? I didn't start mine in October.
Mm.
Where'd Mitch go? Did we lose Mitch?
Good.
I think we lost Mitch. That's our problem.
It's time for us to take over the stream now, Finn.
Okay, so what do we want to talk about now, Jax? It's ours now.
Let's talk about, you know that guy Mitch? You heard him?
Yeah, that guy with that annoying voice? Yeah, I know.
God, have you heard it? It's so bad.
It's so irritating, I know. Like, I can hardly listen to him.
He actually, oh no, he's getting internet trouble.
Oh, he's off. Damn.
So guys, in the comment section, how about you tell us how much you hate Mitch? Because, you know, we despise that guy. He sucks. Fuck Mitch.
Honestly, guys, Mitch has been having internet issues for the last almost week now, and he thought it was fixed. So I have a feeling that he just found out it's not. Although the stream did go an hour and a half.
Penises, vaginas, panties, ass, tits. In the ass.
Chat's winning. Go chat.
Go chat. Come on, chat. We got this. Taint.
Oh, come on, Falco. I expect more from Falco over there, okay? Come on, Falco.
Cunt, ass, tits.
Yeah, really, Falco? That's the best you can do?
There we go.
There.
That's what we were waiting for. What is Mitch? Use one word to describe Mitch, Finn.
I'll use 3. There we go.
No, use 1.
Chat.
Nigger, faggot, cunt. There's one word I would use to describe Mitch. It would be pussy. He's too soft. Poor little Mitchie.
Mitch is a nice guy, though.
Yeah, he is. No, he's not. He's a dick. But he's really cool. And he's really nice. And I think he's a great friend. But, you know, he sucks. Fuck Mitch. in the ass.
I can't believe we're doing this to your stream, man. We're such assholes. It's fun.
This is gonna cut itself out. So the stream is gonna cut itself out. So we have to make it as funny as possible.
Oh, it's gonna cut out.
Yeah, well, because if he's away for a certain amount of time, the stream will cut itself. Like
Oh, I
it
know
will,
it is.
emo cut itself. Like
Oh,
it
yeah,
will
'cause it's
actually
his
kill
channel.
itself. Yeah. Which
Shit,
is
that's
gay.
tits. 9/11. Jews, Hitler, faggots, pussy. Hanukkah, Islam, Allah
Hanukkah.
Akbar, Lacey Green. You fucking fit Lacey Green in their boots. Oh, you win. You got Lacey Green in there.
Boob China. Hanukkah.
There goes Jen. Her dicks. Jen loves the dick.
Let's put some dicks in the chat.
Come on, who can do the most creative dick? Come on. Who can do it?
Mine's a little bit malformed.
Yes, we know. Jax.
But it's still the biggest dick in the country, so it's
That is
okay.
the thinnest dick in the country. I'll tell you that.
It's the thinnest, but it's the longest.
Holy shit.
That's okay. This is actually my dick. It's a bit malformed still. You know, it kind of goes, it like folds in on itself every centimeter. But it's still a pretty good. It's like it has the texture of anal beads, you know. Finn?
What?
Oh, yeah. Thought no one was here. I got a bit concerned.
No, I was just doing my dick.
Your dick sucks.
Nah, no.
No, wait, no. Someone else has to suck it. Duh. That's how life works. Where is... Mitch,
Oh, look at
your
Falco's little dick.
sucks.
Falco has a tiny little dick.
It should be like... This should be Falco's dick.
Yeah, it's right. It's side
Oopsies.
balls. Yep. That's Falco's dick. Falco's dick is a dot.
It's just 8D. Hold on, let me attack my dick back on. I think it means attach. He. Yes, I was drunk and went down on her and her crabs held me hostage.
Oh, I missed that. It's up there. Yep.
Oh, jeez. We should talk about my dick. Do you remember that one time we talked about my dick on stream?
No.
On your stream? On your podcast?
Did we?
Yeah, it ended with me talking about my dick.
Oh yeah, that's right. We just ended it right there. Okay, I forgot. Yeah, that was Well, that was like 2 weeks ago. Yeah.
Yeah. I think we should talk about my dick again.
I don't want to talk about your dick.
Well, why not? I like talking about my dick. It's the biggest dick in the world. Remember that song I made up?
Oh my god! You mean when you were broken and just ran